Hello, this is me Sana Khan and I'm here to show my project which I have built with the help of Code Basic course, and the project name is Atliq Hardware Business Insight Dashboard. I will explain all the features and all. Before I'll showcasing the Power BI dashboard, we will discuss about the company overview and the business model, the problems and goals, so on. Okay, so start from the business overview. Atliq Hardware is a consumer electronic company that manufactures and sells computer hardware products such as a laptop, monitor, mice, and other products. It sells its product to distributor, retailer, and e-commerce platform, and also directly to individual customers through online channels and offline channels. Now we are discussing about the company growth and expansion. With this being global expansion, the number of business data being generated also increased, from sales number and customer order to financial performance and supply chain operations. Now we are discussing about the company problem and what the company is facing and its goals. So the Atliq Hardware has started to face multiple challenges. The first is profit margin were declining because of rising operational cost and price competition. Over the year, Atliq Hardware has expanded its business from India into several international markets, including United States, Europe, and Middle East. So the second one is the lack of data-driven insight. The management team was struggling to make informed business decision because of the data from a different department like sales, finance, and marketing was scattered across multiple sources and also not integrated properly. And the third one is limited visibility into profitability. The company had difficult tracking gross margin, net sales, so on. And the fourth one is manually reporting and time-consuming analysis. Report were often created manually using spreadsheets, so on. So it's take time to analyze key metrics. And the last one is lack of visibility for decision making. Without an interactive dashboard for the stakeholders could not understand easily the pattern and the trend in our data, so the resulting in slow business responses. So we already have discussed about what's the problems and what the Atliq Hardware was facing, but now we are going to discussing about that what is the goal of this dashboard. So the main goal of this dashboard is to be provide comprehensive data driven view of how the Atliq Hardware is performing, and also to help a business leader to make a smart decision. So now we are going to discussing about data preparation and the data model. So we camped all the data from different sources such as Excel and CSV file and MySQL database. Using Power Query, the data was cleaned and transformed and loaded into Power BI. So the star schema data models was designed by connecting fact tables such as forecast accuracy and manufacturing cost, freight cost, post cost, so on, with the dimension table, dim date, dim product, dim customer, etc. Okay, so now I'm going to showcasing the Atliq Hardware Business Insight Dashboard. So I have created to analyze and visual key metric across different business areas such as finance, sales, marketing, supply chain, executive, so on. So let's start now. So this is the homepage as you're seeing, and the left hand side, the upper side, this is the Atliq Hardware logo and the heading, and these all are the business areas which requirement. First is info, then finance, sales, marketing, and supply chain, executive, and support. So this is quite it's a bit information about the finance and sales and marketing, supply chain, and the bottom side it's kind of value are in dollars and millions. So if you want to see this finance page directly from here, so just click a single click on finance, and just this is the finance. And again, if you want to go back on a home page, so just single click at that home page. So as you can shift on any pages as requirement on sales and marketing and supply chain, whatever you want to see. So first we are starting from a finance, so I click the first on the finance. Okay, so this is the finance page view, and the upper sided I have displayed all filters which you are required, the customer wise and region, market, segment, category, product, and this is all are the fiscal year, and it's Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 are the quarters. Basically it's a 4 quarters, and it's a YTD and YTG. YTD is year to date and YTG is year to go. So YTD shows the total value from the start of the year up to today's date, and it's used by basically tracking performance or progress so far the current year. And YTD is year to go, so it shows the remaining part of the year, that how much time target is until year end, and it's used planning or forecasting what left to achieve by end of the year. So this is the all filters I'll explain, and this is the last year versus target. So if you want to see the last year versus performance, so just click on the last year, and if you want to see all target based performance, just click on that. So these threes are a KPIs card, and the KPI card is used to show the importance for performance metrics like a sales wise and profit wise and target and growth. And basically it's a quick summarized way that you can see the net sales of whatever you want to say, like 2020. If I'm selecting here 2020. Okay, so the net sales is 2020, and the benchmark. So benchmark is basically a last year, because here I selected the last year, and if you selected the target, so this benchmark is a blank because of there's no target. So okay, so the last year gross margin percentage and a net profit percentage. So it's a very quick summary that you can see the net sales currently and the target by net sales also in a one card. Okay, so these three cards, and the right hand side, as you can see, this is the area chart of a net sales performance over time. Right hand side at the bottom, these two tables metric, one is market net sales and the second is segment net sales. At the left hand side, the profit and losses statement. So I have already selected 2021 and last year, so it's showing 2021 over what is our profit and loss on 2021 and our benchmark as well, and the changes, and what is the changes, what are the differences, and this is the percentage is showing. Like our gross sales is 210.60. I mean, if you want to add any filter, like if you want to see the religion and the market wise, if I selected EU, so it shows all the our business performance, that what is happening in EU, and our net sales performance and market net sales. See this EU, and this is the segment wise net sales, and the P&L changes percentage. What is the percent? What is the changes? Okay, so that's all done. YTD and YTG, and it's a quarter wise Q1 and Q2. Okay, so it's time to move on next page, and which is a sales page and a sales view. So you can move directly from here, and if you go again on the home page, and again the sales, if you click on the sales page, and if you want to go from the finance view page directly, so just click on the sales icon, and here are a sales page view. So the same upper side is all the filters I have displayed. The same filters I have applied the region, market, customers, and now the right hand side. So this is a scatter chart. So this scatter charts help us to understand the relationship between the net sales and gross margin, and across different market and customers. On the axis side, it's net sales, and on the y-side it's a gross margin percentage, and the values obviously market and customers. And at the bottom side is a product performance segment wise. So at the center side, you can see these two donut chart, and this is a common visual donut chart. So basically, the first one is about the total cost of goods sold and gross margin, and the second one is pre-invoice deduction and post-invoice deduction, and the second one is a total post-invoice deduction, because we had a two post-invoice deduction, the first post-invoice deduction, and the other one is the other post-invoice deduction. So that's why it's showing a total post-invoice deductions. So you can see the performance of market-wise, the UK, and region is EU, and what is the net sales, and what is the gross margin, and where UK is standing from this Netherlands, and from this upper side of France. From France. So right hand side, this we have downloaded the scatter chart, the product wise performance, and the center side is two donut chart, and now we are on the customer wise performance. So basically these all are our customers. So customer wise performance, you can see the net sales and gross margin percentage. So this is the tool tip which I have added. If you want to see by the chart, so you can see the net sales and the gross margin in Unity Store and Nova, what is happening here. Okay, so that's all done. It's our sales. So if you want to see any customer wise performance, that what is happening, what's the performance on Amazon, okay, Atliq e-store. So yeah, this is customer wise performance. Atliq e-store, our net sales is 7.73 million, and gross margin is 3.0 million, and the gross margin percentage wise, if you want to see, so 38.3%. Okay, so scatter charts, you can see over UK it's a fall down 30.5%, and the Netherlands is upper side, that 48.6%. So basically it's showing the relationship between gross margin and net sales across different market and customer wise, because we have selected here the market and customers. Okay, and by the way, Atliq Hardware financial year is started from September to August. So if I forget to tell, so I'm here explaining that our Atliq Hardware financial year start from September to August. So it's showing all the 2021. If you are selecting 2022, so it's start from September, not from January. So I am moving from directly from here. Just click the marketing icon, and now we are here on marketing. The same, these all are filters are same, which I have already explained in our last finance page view and sales page view. So this all filters are same, and in the right hand side, upper side, this is the performance gauge. Basically this is a scatter chart, and I already use in a sales page view, and I have explained there also. But here this is scatter chart I use, but in this visual it's showing two visual basically in a one scatter chart. This scatter chart is showing basically a gross margin percentage, and if you want to show the NP percentage visual as well, so here the upper side, this button to show NP percentage, so just click a single click on a show NP percentage, and here is a NP percentage and B percentage performance. So the what is the performance? So this point is indicates the size of net sales, and the color is basically indicates the divisions. Okay, so as you can see in a notebook segment, the division PC over net sales and net profit percentage and gross margin percentage, right? Okay, so the downside, this is the donut chart, and this one is a waterfall chart. The donut chart is representing the total cost of goods and gross margin, and this waterfall chart, gross margin and operation expenses and net profit. This color is showing a positive and this dark color is showing a negative. So you can see the net profit is negative. So why it is negative? So total costs is so high, it means providing a huge amount in ads, promotion and discounts. So that's why it's effective in our net profit. So that's why it is negative. Okay, again this table, the product wise performance and the market insight by region. So if you want to see the individual segment wise performance, the net sales, the gross margin percentage, net profit and net profit percentage, and this the last one, the second one table, which is market insight by region. So if you want to see in the any particular region like EU revenue and net sales and gross margin, again we are going on our home page. So I'm clicking here on our home icons directly, and this is our home page. So here is the end of our project. So that's all about the Atliq Hardware dashboard. So thank you so much for your precious time and watching my this presentation. Thank you so much. Error and net error percentage, and as usual the risk is same, EI and OS. EI is extra inventory and OS is oversold. Okay, so we are all done here in this pages. Now it's time to move from here on the next page, and which is executive. So this is all executive page, and all the filter slicer it's a same, which I already explained in our last visual pages. And these all are the 4 KPIs card I have used in net sales and gross margin percentage, net profit and forecast accuracy. This color shows a positive way, and this blue color shows some negative. So basically executive, it's showing the top level of insight into the company performance, and it is designed for the top leaders or the special leaders of the company to take an informed decision quickly. And here you see these tables, and the table shows the performance by specific region wise, and when I click on India, so it will show me the net sales in dollar and RC percentage. So basically you can analyze the data by particular segment, yeah, subzone wise. So the next visual is PC market share trend compared with Atliq and competitors. So it increased by year, and you can see in 2018 the manufacturing tail market share was 25.7, and in the next year in 2019 the market share was 22.4. But if you see in 2022, so the market share percentage is 22.4, so it's increasing year by year. So this basically this is the comparing with the Atliq and all the competitors in the market. Okay, at the right hand side you can see I have displayed two donut chart, and the first one is a revenue by channel, the second one is a revenue by division. So basically that which channel generated total revenue, so retailer and direct and distributor. So that revenue by channel, so it's indicator retailer and direct and distributor, and this it's indicate the divisions. Okay, the second one is a year trend by revenue, gross margin percentage and net profit percentage. So basically, this is that we can analyze that what is the trend by revenue, by gross margin percentage, by net profit, so on. Okay, so at the bottom side, the two tables. The first one is top 5 customer by revenue and top 5 product by revenue. So you can see our top 5 customers, say Amazon, Atliq Store, Flipkart, and so on, and our top 5 product by revenue. So AQ and AQ Home and AQ Home and so on. So these all are our 5 products, and these all are our 5 customers. Again, we are going on our home page. So I'm clicking here on our home icons directly, and this is our home page. So here is the end of our project. So that's all about the Atliq Hardware dashboard. So thank you so much for your precious time and watching my this presentation. Thank you so much.